Is it just me, or has this winter been really, really long? Well, what is going on, you guys? PokeLive here, and we are back with another Animal Crossing New Horizons update video. These are my absolute favorite because it takes me on a little bit of a journey about what's ahead, maybe what was up last year, kind of reminiscing about a festival last year in February, but let's just get right into it. Those seasonal items are still here. If you missed them throughout the holidays, you can still catch some snowflakes. As you can see, the snow is still on the ground. I love this because I think snow is so pretty. I live somewhere where it snows, so I just enjoy it. But if you missed any of these DIYs, don't panic, you can still get them. Maybe you like the look of that outside ice furniture, or you want some of that snowflake wallpaper for your home. Well, get out there and catch those snowflakes while they're still there. Now, guys, I had to highlight this. These are the February birthdays. I love adding in birthdays, but my birthday in real life is February 3rd, and my name is Olivia. And what are the odds that Miss Olivia's cat character here in New Horizons is the same as mine? And if you are new to my channel, I always say visit your villagers on their birthday, give them a gift, or else they will be more likely to want to leave. So we do have a good amount of seasonal items this month. Now, you definitely want to play around with the dates this month. They do change throughout. I put as many as I could in here. Some of these items, the Valentine's Day items, Groundhog Day items, some of these will change the pattern, like that heart-shaped bouquet. You'll see it changes colors. So if you are trying to collect all the items, this is a great way to do it. Now, one thing I want to touch on, February 2nd is Groundhog's Day, and I just feel like New Horizons really fell short with this one. I just had a campsite villager. I had to be nosy and see who it was, but they don't even do anything for Groundhog Day. The only thing you can get is this seasonal item here. I already had one, and I have no bells in my pocket, but the Rossetti model here is a cute little groundhog. I think everyone should have one. I have one in storage, but definitely could have done more with Groundhog Day. I think we should have had an event. Now, next up, we have Valentine's Day. This is another event that kind of bums me out because we really don't do too much besides items. But guys, Brewster. This is a character that I constantly forget about. So what I want you to do on February 14th, or if you time travel, I had to make these videos, head to the Roost. Grab a cup of brew with Brewster, but here's where it gets fun. It's not actually gonna be coffee, and I hate being a spoiler. I like you guys to try these things out on your own to see what happens. Encourage you to keep playing this game because it's just that good. But you're actually gonna get a warm mug of hot chocolate. It's not going to be coffee like we normally see. Of course, it's gonna be 1,000 degrees. He'll make you drink it, but it's different. He acknowledges that it's Valentine's Day, and he says Happy Valentine's Day. How cute is that? So guys, pay a visit to Brewster. If you're like me, you just forget about him all the time, but don't this month. He really wants to tell you Happy Valentine's Day. And again, we're kind of circling through these seasonal items through your ABD machine. See how this little heart-shaped bouquet changes colors. The cheer megaphones will change patterns as well. So if you are a collector and you want every item in every color, of course you can customize them, but definitely grab them. And I also wanted to touch on sending letters because I don't do this enough, but they do change. That little pattern that you see on the mail envelopes will change. And I thought that this was really cute because they give you some Valentine's Day ones. I ended up choosing the chocolate card theme. I wanted just to send one to my villager, but you can actually send some of these letters to anyone that you have on your Switch that plays the game. You can even send a letter to your future self, but I just chose Mr. Bob there, attached a little book for him. So check out these seasonal envelopes in the airport and just make someone's day and send them a little letter. You never know. Now, I really wanted to touch on this because Festival is a really fun event. I cannot wait to cover this next month in March, but I'm bringing it up because it was in February last year. And one thing that I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I had my Switch in 2024. I forgot to change the date to 2025 when I first made this video. So if you are time traveling, make sure that you're very aware that for this coming year, 2025, festival is going to be in March. It is not going to be in February, which I do think is a little bit early to celebrate. This is a Mardi Gras themed event, but we will see it soon. And I promise I will cover this event. It's really fun. You get to go out and catch some feathers. You get to meet Pave here, who's just such a fun and energizing character. So keep your eyes out next month for that. It won't be in February this month. And you get some really cool items too, which I put out a little bit too early. They light up at night. They're so cool. So don't worry, we will cover that, but make sure you do have your Switch in the correct year, because again, this year it will be March 3rd. So if you do time travel, always make sure you're up to date with the actual dates in real life. So wrapping up our final EBD seasonal items here, we have the Blossom Lantern. Guys, I love the Blossom Lantern. I definitely want to buy a few of them. They are a little bit pricey, but so worth it. And the very last week of February, the snow disappears as we start to get ready for the spring. Those winter DIYs all go away, so make sure you got them. And I also want to include the fact that you will have some updates in your Critterpedia. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere. I tend to not include the specific new bugs, fish, sea creatures, because everyone's in different hemispheres. So always check some forums online. Make sure you collect those. And that is pretty much going to wrap it up. I am looking so forward to covering March with you guys. February was a little bit on the dull side, but don't worry, good things are ahead. Drop a comment. Let me know if you learned anything new from this video. If you're excited about February or you're just looking forward to the spring. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.